Φίλες και φίλοι του Sportal.gr, καλώς ήρθατε. Είμαστε εδώ μαζί με τον Τόμας Σατοράνσκι της Μπαρτσελόνα. Τόμας, hello. How are you, first of all?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Playing against Pana tomorrow is always a tough game. But tell me, how do you feel about that? It's a huge game, of course.
I mean, always very difficult to play here, in front of their fans. Especially last 3 years, they were having a great team. Obviously, Euroleague champion from 2 years ago. But I think for me, personally, as much as Panathinaikos is a great team, we have to focus a little bit on ourselves as well, especially after coming from that last game where our defense wasn't really good. So that's first part to focus on. And obviously play a little bit more physical. It's very needed if you want to succeed against Panathinaikos, and obviously defensively stopping their best players, their scorers.
You played that crazy series back in 2015 with Olympiacos. I want you to tell me a story about that series.
You guys don't forget about it. I've been asked many times already.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to forget. I mean, obviously, it came to that big shot, of Printasis in a game 4. I guess if I would have to say one thing, that is, it's been crazy than being on the court when the fans came on the floor. Obviously, you're not thinking about much just to get to the locker room because you are emotionally down from losing that series. But it was a very, very physical games, what I remember. I think it was the most physical games I played so far in my career, and guarding Spanoulis was hell, because he gets like 3 screens, hard screens in every position. So that was a big experience for me as a young player.
And now you're facing Coach Spanoulis as a head coach of Monaco.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing a great job since he took over Monaco. I played against him also with the national team. I mean, he's got everything that is needed. He understands the game like nobody else. He's been in that position as a player, and I think he's got a great future ahead of him.
And of course, he won the bronze medal with Greece in the Eurobasket. I want you to tell me something. You posted a photo from your game with your national team against Spain to tell us that you will not play in Eurobasket. And you chose a photo with a sense of humor, I have to say.
Well, yeah, I mean...
I want you to tell me about it, because it was really funny.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to... leave it on some funny note as well. I didn't want to be just emotional about it and just bring the sadness, into the announcement. It was very tough for me emotionally because I love to play for my national team. I've been playing since I was 16 with the main national team, so it would be my 5th Eurobasket, and it's always amazing to play for a national team. But at the same time, I had to really listen to my body, and I had an issue with the lower back since the last season. I guess it's so many games that it wears your body down. And I played one game and I felt those body and I got blocked by a very young player. So I felt like, I could use a little bit of humor, but as well tell them that it's not like retiring from the national team, that I'm still planning to play with them.
You told me about a number of games. I have to ask you, of course, about Euroleague added more teams.
Yeah.
That means more games, more tough days. What do you think about it?
Well, I wasn't happy, obviously, with the decision, but at the same time, reducing it right now to 2 groups, that would mean reducing a lot of games, and obviously not everybody would be happy, with reducing the games into, I don't know, you would have probably 2 groups of 10, and hopefully if they will add more teams, that's what we're going to have, because I think this is a limit, playing with 20 teams in a Euroleague. On top of that, us playing ACB League, which is none of the game is easy. That means a lot of games, and physically it's very, very tough, during the season, and you have your moments. So I think we especially... I don't want to comment on Greek League because I've never experienced it, but I know the Spanish league. It's very tough to play against the teams after double week when they're preparing the all week. So physically, it's at the limit, I would say.
And of course, I want to ask you about, Coach Tudis told that there should be like more teams maybe in the playoffs. Do you think that we need more teams than?
I never thought of that, but then I read the comment that he had on a social media, and actually it makes sense what he was saying. You never look at it from the numbers perspective, but what he was saying about the percentage of the teams that they are playing playoffs in NBA, I think it's actually smart, to add more playoff teams, or maybe find a system that would allow more teams have a postseason, because what he said, it's very true that 12 of those 20 teams will take it as a not successful season, and I think that's too many teams. But we'll see. Obviously, it's very difficult to change a system that the fans and everybody are used to.
And now it's time to ask you for tomorrow's game. In an arena that will host the Euroleague Final Four.
Yeah.
First of all, Toko is here, Will is here. What's the goals, first of all, for Barca?
Yeah.
And your goals, I have to say.
Well, I think we do have a good pieces. We added experience and playing. I think more of experienced in basketball. We haven't done this so far in the season. We only play one official game, but I think we get on the same note, and we have those pieces that they can really build us to play better as a team. To compete and maybe add some stuff that we didn't have last year. I think a lot of games that we won last year was thanks to the offensive talent from individual players, and I think if we want to be even more successful, we have to change this. For tomorrow's games, obviously, we want to change those things that we didn't do well in Sofia against Hapoel. But we just got to get better all the time. We have an older team, so it's going to be difficult because of those many games. But I'm positive about the way we could play actually in future.
Nunez will be out for a lot of months. I think that you should lead Barca. How do you think?
I would love to. I would love to, obviously. I think I have to find a continuity and be a little bit maybe more regular. I had a lot of ups and downs also last year. Due to obviously physically, it's already very tough for me. I'm not 25 anymore, or 23, let's say, when I debuted in Euroleague, and hopefully we can find a substitution for a point guard position. I think Juani Marcos is a very, very talented player. He's new to Euroleague, but I think his role is going to go bigger and bigger, because I was very positively surprised of him. I'll try to lead. I don't think I can play a lot of minutes like I used to in the past, and we have to find it this way that maybe we play less minutes, but it's more quality time. So I think that's a goal for me, to find the regularity and play the high quality minutes, maybe even if it means to play less.
And now there is a tough question. How can you stop Kέντρικ Ναν?
A very difficult question, very difficult to find an answer for that. Obviously many have tried. I felt like at the end of the last year, I don't think everybody stopped him. I think he kind of stopped himself, because he probably wasn't performing like the Panathinaikos fans are used to. But if the guy has a day, you can throw at him any kind of defense, but he's just able to find a way. So I feel you have to slow it down and maybe slow everybody else around him. Okay, if he scores a lot of points, but you limited those others, you actually have a chance. But it's a big difficult task to stop him also only like individual.
Come on, tell me something. How are you gonna stop him? I mean,
you want me to be specific? Huh? We have to we don't know yet, you know. But I mean, you can try anything against him. You can deny his left hand, force him to right, maybe double team him. But I saw he had 10 assists the other day against Munich. I think this is what he's getting better at, you know, because now he can maybe even read the game a little better. But
yeah, he's passing the ball more often.
Listen, I know if I say something specific that it's gonna like slap me tomorrow, you know. So I don't know. I think we tried different defenses when I played against him. We actually had a very successful, I think, game against him in Barcelona last year. I think he just scored like 1 or 2 points. Yeah. But you can be aggressive with him, but I really feel like he missed on his own, even though we force him to take tough shots, and you have to live with that, you know. Force him to the toughest shots that he can still make, but it's going to be more difficult for him.
Okay, in the Premier you played against Hapoel, a new team, of course, with a lot of talent. What do you think about Hapoel and Dubai? I mean, are they going to be a good opponent?
I think we still have to answer. I mean, they will definitely be a good opponent. Both of them won, so they kind of show that they belong here. Even based on the players that they signed, you know, they did. Basically, they built a great team for competing in Euroleague. But I think with the new teams, like it was last year, Paris, and I think it was just Paris, right, last year, you have to kind of see how the season is going. You know, you cannot really predict after one game, but playing against Hapoel, you know, they have a big names on the roster. They have a lot of players. I think they can help, and players with experience. You know, like obviously Micic and what they did really well against us. Obviously, a great coach, but they were really controlling the tempo. And well, let's see how they do, and let's see how Dubai looks also when we play against them.
I know it's early in the season, but is the goal to be in the Euroleague Final Four?
I mean, there has to be always a goal, but you have to realize one thing, and that's that with adding to, let's see how the season go, but quality team like Hapoel Dubai, now it's even tougher. You know, like how we talk about only 8 teams making to playoff. You know, we have to focus on really getting better and compete every game in Euroleague, and you know, hopefully we can get on a streak or play the way we want it, and goal has to be to go to the Final Four, even though it's a difficult task. But I think no one entering the EuroLeague season without having this on their mind. But you have to be humble about it because we also know that there's now bigger budgets than we are, and it's going to be super competitive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.